Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Last month, a movie called Barbarian came out, and this month, it was like a week ago, I think, it came out on HBO Max, and I got a chance to watch the movie. So this is gonna be my review of Barbarian. Before I tell you guys what I thought about it, if you've seen the movie, let me know down in the comments. What did you think about the movie? And if you have not seen it yet, this is a great movie to watch for Halloween. So today, if you don't have anything to watch tonight, this is a great one. So check out Barbarian. With that said, I'm going to get started talking about my thoughts about the movie, and I'm going to keep this very vague and like really short because I do not want to get into details about this movie because this is one that you want to go into without like knowing much about it. I didn't even watch the trailers for this movie just because I didn't even know it existed, and it came out on HBO Max. I checked it out, and man, this is a really bizarre experience just because of the way the movie is the movie is just really weird and goofy. When you're watching it, you're gonna have a weird experience watching it. There's a lot of stuff on a story level that the movie does that it's just really weird. And even the edits and the way it cuts from different things to different things, like different scenes, it's just really weird. And it's not something that you would expect from a movie, but when you watch it, it's gonna give you an experience that you're not gonna forget. And that's what it did for me. Because I don't think this is a great movie. I don't think it's one of the best movies of the year. It's not even in my top 10, honestly. But it just works so well on like a scary level and just makes you remember everything that happens here. I think the first act of this movie does a perfect job of just like setting everything up, and the second act and the third act just do a great job of like building on that. And the third act I think is kind of messy, just like it plays out really weird. I think the ending of the movies are a little bit weird, but I think it's satisfying enough and just gives a really good experience overall as the movie overall. But it's like I said, it's really goofy. There's a lot of things that happen that you're not gonna like if you don't like horror movies, or just if you like horror movies to be like really serious. This is kind of that, but it also like gets really cringy and stupid at times. So if you don't like that from a horror movie, you're probably not gonna like this. But to me, it worked really well just because that's the kind of stuff I enjoy from horror movies. And just like any other horror movie, this movie also has a bunch of stupid characters that make really stupid decisions throughout the whole movie. And I was like really mad when it happened because I was basically like yelling at the screen to tell them to not do those things. And that doesn't happen to me a lot. Just like getting a reaction out of me like that doesn't happen a lot. But this movie did that, and that's something I was really impressed by too. The movie also has like some really dark themes, kind of. It never really puts that, like, it never really tells you what the theme is really about. But if you're noticing what's going on in the movie, by the end of it, you'll understand what the theme is, and you'll just piece it together. And I kind of like that because this movie kept me on the edge of my seat the entire time. It kept me on my toes. I never knew what was going to happen next. It wasn't predictable. And that's something that's just like a lot of horror movies these days are kind of missing, because I can most of the time see where everything is going. In this case, I couldn't tell where it was going. The movie just keeps reinventing itself because there's like things that happen that would lead you to think that something would happen, but eventually it just subverts your expectations, and it just like throws that out of the window because it's like it goes so wacky and crazy at one point that it blew my mind how like creative this movie was. This is also one of the rare times where I was actually scared while watching the movie, because it doesn't just have like jump scares or just a bunch of gore. It has a bunch of that, but it never really like leans towards that because the atmosphere of the movie, the tension it's building up, is really what makes it really scary. Now, like I said, I don't think this is a great movie. I think it's a good movie. I enjoyed it, and I think it's a really great experience. But as a movie, it does have quite a few issues. But I was mostly able to overlook that just because I had a good time. Because like I think the third act, like I said, it's like structurally really weird, and the way it ends, I just don't think worked perfectly. I think the very ending, like the way the story ended, was good, but the movie itself, the execution of the way it played out, I thought was really weird. And there's a lot of times where I feel like the movie should have just ended, but it just kept going. Although I do like the very end, I do like the very last shot of the movie and the way everything plays out there, but I think there's some things about it that don't work. So I'm not going to say anything else. I think this is a good movie. I think you should definitely watch it. Today, for Halloween, if you don't have anything to watch, this is a great one to check out. And so yeah, watch Barbarian. I'm gonna give Barbarian a B. It's not a great movie, but it's good. On an entertainment scale, I'm gonna give it an 8 out of 10. I really enjoyed this movie. It's not a great movie, but it's a great experience, and it's one you're gonna remember for a while. So I had a really fun time. I hope you do too. So let me know down in the comments if you have already seen the movie. What did you think of the movie? If you enjoyed my review, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel for more videos like this. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.